Am I the asshole for teaching my daughter period hygiene on a family cruise? Woo! Hi, I'm John.
There we go. No way! I was like, why is this going to be an issue? And then 2 words in, I'm like, okay.
I was literally like about to read this, and I'm like, well, how are three guys like how are three people like who don't have periods gonna compliment on this? And then it starts with, hi, I'm John, a 47-year-old father of 4 on a family cruise. I'm like, he's not qualified either. Okay, all right. Hi, I'm John, 47-year-old father of 4 on a family cruise.
You're doing a voice.
Well, when you open with "Hi, I'm John,"
It's hard
like
not to do a voice.
Frame.
I'm like, really? Does this guy use Reddit? He's starting it off with hi.
He's looking into the camera right now as he's saying it.
Hi, I'm John. I'm posting here because my wife and I had a disagreement about how I handled a situation with our youngest daughter, Sarah, who is 13 years old. I admit that I may have overreacted, but I believe I had good reasons for doing so. My wife thinks I'm the asshole, but I'm not sure. Here's what happened. We were having a good time on the ship, enjoying the amenities and the sights. On the second day of the cruise, we went to the water zone, where there were several pools and jacuzzis, and a lot of other families with kids. We didn't notice that Sarah had had her period that day, and she didn't tell us either. After a while, we heard a commotion near the pool where Sarah was. We saw that she was crying and covering herself with a towel, while a lifeguard and some other guests were trying to clean up a large pool of blood. It turned out that Sarah had a period accident, and her tampon had fallen out while she was swimming. She was mortified and embarrassed, and I was furious. The used tampon was floating in the pool, and there was blood everywhere, scaring the other kids. I couldn't believe she had been so careless and unsanitary. I scolded her in front of everyone and took her out of the pool area. Once we got back to our cabin, I told Sarah that she was banned from the pools for the rest of the cruise and that she had to stay in the cabin while we went to the pool. I also took away her cruise card, which let her charge purchases to the cabin, and made her eat dinner in the main restaurant instead of the specialty restaurants where we had reservations. I also took away her life vest and threw her. I'm like, what the is this going? Sorry, I made that one up. But maybe we'll see what goes on.
Yeah.
I emphasized that I needed to teach her a lesson about being careful and sanitary, and that she should have known better. She apologized and promised to be more careful, but I didn't trust her. The next day, when we went to breakfast, Sarah saw some staff members talking and laughing, and then one of them said something about a shark attack in the pool. I laughed along with them and said, yeah, my daughter got her period in the pool and it turned into a scene from Jaws. Sarah heard me and looked mortified again. My wife told me that I was being cruel and insensitive, but I said that it was just a joke and that Sarah needed to toughen up and not be so emotional. Since then, my wife and I have been arguing about whether I was too harsh on Sarah. She thinks that I punished her unfairly and humiliated her in front of strangers. She also thinks that I should have been more understanding and supportive, and that I should have talked to her privately instead of making a scene. I admit that I may have overreacted, but I don't think I'm the asshole. I love my daughter, but she needs to learn that actions have consequences, and that hygiene is important, especially in public places. So Reddit, am I the asshole for punishing my daughter for having a period accident on a family cruise? This guy's number one for me now.
Yeah.
This story kept going.
Also, just want to clarify for the people who are watching at home, for the first 20 to 30 seconds when I'm laughing, I was laughing because it was like, where the is this going?
Oh, yeah.
It's shock.
And then we get to this part. I think the last U.S. execution by firing squad was in the 80s.
Oh, yeah, no, we're doing
Not that
We're bringing it
long
back.
ago.
We're bringing it
we
back.
can make that happen.
The punishment was happening actively when he showed up, and she was sobbing.
Yeah.
Her life was already ruined in that moment.
He didn't do that for her or her development. He did that for himself. He wanted to save face, and it's proven by looking at the other staff members when they were like, yeah, something happened in the pool. He's like, oh yeah, like that girl over there. Like he's trying to save face for himself.
I shit you not. This is a scene out of Family Guy between Peter and Meg.
Yeah.
This is 100% a cartoon.
Dude, this is a Russian dolls. Petrushkas, what are they, of trauma. You just keep going and going. It just gets worse.
Oh, an absolutely traumatic thing just happened to you? You know what? You're not going to eat for 3 days.
Yeah.
Like, what the
To be locked in the cabin. Is this like the ancient Israelites where they send someone on a period to a red tent? That's what they used to do. They'd send you off.
That's what I was gonna say.
They completely just set tent for like a week and you'd go hang out with the other women who were like, hey, it's okay, you're gonna get
Jesus.
through it. But that's
No.
what that's like. This is some ancient punishment.
No, that's like, this is, I said earlier I don't want to throw around the word abuse. That was extremely abusive.
Yeah.
This man should not, and he has 3 other kids. He has 3 other kids.
They're
oh, God.
I also, and you know, I've never had a period before, but she had there was a tampon involved. Like, she did everything right. This was purely an accident. He's punishing her for a full-on accident.
Because he's embarrassed.
Yeah.
He's embarrassed and he's taking it out on her, and he has to make it that, like, don't you ever do this to me again.
Yeah.
You made this happen to me.
Dude, my God.
again, no excuses, because obviously, but like that's an example of like, what did you go through, sir? Where like, how traumatized were you by your parents publicly that you think that this is okay? Because that is,
Or how was his mother treated?
yeah, really, that's a
Like-
better example. Like, unfortunately, like there is just
Also,
God.
in regards to the situation that this is, you're starting it off with a very situation that is dealt with people who have periods, and your wife is telling you you're an asshole, and you're going, but I don't think I am. Yeah. But I'm not going to listen to that.
The exact guy that you're describing would say that, though.
Yeah,
It's
no.
like, oh, yeah, I got this.
No.
Hey, John here, 43. Father 4.
John, 47. He also did say youngest daughter, so he has other daughters.
I didn't catch that.
You see this sometimes. There's a joke that I saw on TikTok, but it's just like, hey, you want our free game? Who's going to the retirement home?
Yes.
This guy is never going to talk to
Gone.
his kids. These comments say everything we're saying. You're the asshole. I promise you she didn't intend for her tampon to come out. And I can also promise you that she wishes it didn't. When she grows up and never talks to you again, this is why you're the asshole. You shamed your daughter for an accident and then punished her over it. Forget about a college fund. You should be saving for the years of therapy your poor daughter is going to need to recover from this and your treatment of her afterwards. If I was your wife, I'd be calling a divorce lawyer the second I got back to the shore. Someone else is quoting him. It was careless of her to swim on her period in the first place and not to keep us informed and not to hold the blood in when it happened. I forgot that he said that.
He said that? He said not.
How
dare you let the blood out?
How did I skip that? So I think he commented that somewhere else. So he said that somewhere along the lines. Not hold the blood in? Does he think periods work like I guarantee
you should-
Oh, this guy works on I guarantee you this guy is like on a school board council or some I guarantee you this
100%.
guy holds some form of power.
I think you should have to take a test to be a dad.
I agree.
Like, it should be like, all right, here's female anatomy. Just label 2 of the parts. Just label 2 of the parts. And if you can't
Left
do
boob,
it,
right boob.
To quote Family Guy again, it's like the doctor is like, all right, Meg, let's get a look at that virgina.
let's take a look at that vagina.
This guy is a nightmare.
This is his youngest of the kids, right? So the options are either he's done this with multiple daughters and has screwed up that many times, given them all complexes, or he's put 3 other boys into this world to learn from this example.
God,
or
no.
potentially they're non-binary, but I'm just saying in general, this dude is gonna be like generals.
These kids are gonna find the quickest opportunity to get out of his
Oh
life.
yeah, they're gonna help each other leave. Once the oldest one has somewhere to go, like you help each other leave.
yeah.
That's what's gonna
Neverland
happen.
over the wall.
That's the absolute worst. That's the devil so far. All right.
He's the worst for me.
I, a 25-year-old woman, begged my partner, a 28-year-old man, for an open relationship. 8 months in, he left.
For another woman? Or someone else? Oh,
Maybe.
this is
Okay,
cliffhanger.
so I have read so many stories on Reddit. We don't read a lot of these types of ones here, but I have read so many stories and heard so many stories about
Holly.
people in monogamous relationships asking for poly relationships and then it backfiring on them.
Yes.
I've heard about that so much. It's also similar. There are so many stories on Reddit about people having threesomes and then the aftermath of it. And they are crazy stories.
This is a wild one to end with.
This is nuts. 8 months ago, I, a 25-year-old woman, asked my partner, a 28-year-old man, for an open relationship as I got bored with him.
Oh.
Nothing wrong, but he just didn't excite me much. And he agreed, but he proceeded to tell me there's a catch. If he catches feelings for a partner, he's going to leave me for her.
Oh. This is like
Yeah, it's like,
yeah, you want to do this?
yeah, oh,
You want to someone else?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
if I someone real good, I go.
So he said if he catches feelings for a partner, he's going to leave me for her. And that's exactly what happened.
Well, he said it was gonna happen.
And she was born with him.
And she continues, I want him back in my arms. He left me for his new partner. What can I do to win the love of my life back?
Time machine,
Love
baby.
of the life.
Time machine.
Love of your life? Oh, I thought he bored you.
I thought he was f***ing boring, dude.
Look, man, that's not
That's the whole
reason.
thing.
That's not a reason to get into an open relationship. Like that. Come on, man.
Wait, that's the whole thing?
So that's. I will say there's an update.
Oh, okay.
But that's
What
the
do we wanna
main
talk about?
story.
That is the post.
Okay, so
she
it's like a
posted that being
paragraph.
like, guys,
I was bored.
I was bored, so I wanted an
I was
open
bored,
relationship.
So I want to open up a relationship.
And
You
then
told
he
me
left
exactly
me.
what
And
would
then
happen, and
he
it
told me-
happened.
And he
Like
did the
bold
thing.
move on him to be like, well, all right.
Because I've also heard of people like requesting an open relationship, but they have like different rules of like you can't go on more than one date with a person. So it's like basically like you have an open door to do like one night stands.
From what I
Right.
know of people who have open relationships, is it is like everything is an agreed upon thing. Like
Exactly,
you have
you
to
have to.
really lay it out. But it's also the people that I know that it seems to be working with. It's like they both got into a poly relationship.
Yeah, it was like
It's-
that was
to
from
be
the
in
get-go.
a monogamous relationship and then be like, let's open our relationship.
That does not work
It's
usually.
Yeah.
at least for anecdotally from everyone I know.
Same.
That I'm like, no, one of you wanted to cheat, or you were already cheating, and this is your way into
Justification.
it. It's like, no, if
Yeah.
you want to be poly, I think you need to end your relationship and go
And then
find
start
a poly relationship.
on even
Exactly.
grounds. Yeah.
But like to go from monogamous to poly, both of you probably have different ideas of it. You're both going into a new thing to like at the same time. Your ideas of it are so different.
You're starting
probably.
a new relationship,
Yeah,
kind of,
like
you know?
Yeah.
and then it didn't work out. This new type of relationship didn't work for you.
Yeah, I've never explored open relationship. Claudio and I are monogamous, but we've had this conversation a lot, and not just to like go through the exercise, right?
Just to be like, what would that be like if we did that?
Exactly. And to me, it's like it's not even like if we're doubling the relationship, it's double the work. I think it's like exponential. I think it's like if
my
if
God.
we were to have an open relationship, it's not double the work. It's almost like triple the work because it's like it's just exponentially. The communication needs to go, the dynamics between all the different things, the like nights out, like that. There's a lot involved. That there's like a social responsibility
Yes.
in those dynamics to put a lot of work into it.
It's a massive change, and if you're making that change, it's got to be like, oh, this is something so deep in me.
Yeah.
That this is who I am and this is what I want. Not just, oh, I got bored
I
with
got
my
bored.
partner.
It
I think
can't,
it
it can't
sounds
be out
fun.
of that. Yeah.
It does sound fun. In fluffy
Sure.
world, it's like, oh
course.
yeah, I get to smooch the cuties over there
And go home
smooch
to my
them-
love of
and
my
then-
life.
Exactly.
Isn't that nice and beautiful?
Exactly.
Yes.
Isn't that nice and beautiful? But if you really
It's
think
like a
about
watch.
it,
It's complex inside. Okay.
See, I have too much anxiety for that shit. I'm like,
Oh,
no.
same.
Yeah.
I just think it's like what Claudio and I have like with us being together and our love is like I just love it so much. That is like an hour or two of playtime really worth all that extra hubbub to like make that worth it. I'm like, well, no. And if I'm bored, maybe in like our sex life or whatever, that's a conversation to have with my partner first before I go exploring. So
Right.
like if she was bored in the bedroom, like talk
She's
about
also
it.
blaming. She's like, I got bored with him, and it's like, hey, that's a thing.
Yeah.
But this is how you're solving it. It's like, and it's like,
Yeah,
it's also,
exactly.
you're bored with him. That may not be just him. That's you two together.
Yeah.
And
Right,
like,
that's the dynamic.
There was a really interesting. I forget. It was in a book I read about like, you know, when you've been together for years upon years, like you have to find a way to continue the narrative.
Yes.
Right? Because when you're single and you're
Yes,
you're
and.
dating, it's like, whoa,
Yeah,
all these
yeah.
exciting elements. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
And that's she's looking for a rush.
Yeah.
That she'll get from meeting new people.
Exactly.
But that rush will end too.
Exactly.
She's treating it like a drug where it's like, you can find that rush,
Exactly.
Yeah.
but you have to work on that together.
And that's
Exactly.
creativity, communication, like
Yeah.
maybe a sex therapist. Like these things work.
Totally.
They take time and
Yeah.
focus.
Not
But she made a brash massive decision, not considering the ramifications.
I just love that
not
he was like,
surprising.
I will leave you if I catch feelings.
Crazy move,
Do you
and he
think
did it.
he thought like that'll get her to not open up the relationship?
I think to me, it feels like he almost broke up then and there.
yeah.
Right.
Like he was like, this relationship's over.
I'll go hunting for someone else.
Comments, not gonna lie, that's the ultimate reverse card for this situation. Big ups, your ex. OP said, really?
He said exactly what he was gonna do.
Yeah, literally.
Someone said, haha, good for him. Get a therapist to help you work on yourself so you learn to end an unhealthy relationship instead of pretending to be poly. OP said, I've been in and out of therapy for at least a year now. Someone said, yes, really, you played yourself. He didn't excite you, so you asked for an open relationship, and now you want him back when he caught feelings for someone else while in the open relationship that you asked for in the first place. You only have yourself to blame for this one. You should stay single for a while and grow up. I don't want to be single. I want to prove to my boyfriend I can be better now.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
It's too late.
Update.
oh.
Probably nobody asked for this, but here's an update.
It's so aggressive.
Probably nobody asked for this.
Probably.
Yeah, the way
asked for
that
it.
this person writes.
Holly, nobody asked for this.
Hey, oh, hey, nice.
I was kicked out of his house last Sunday. That's 6 days now, and I excruciatingly miss him. I will do anything to get him to return to me, but he looks happy on social media with his new partner that I'm pretty sure he was cheating on me with.
But you were open.
You were in an open relationship. Anyways, I tried calling him, no answer. I saw him in public, and he pretended to not even know who the f I was. He won't acknowledge my existence, so I went to our former place just to talk, and things got hostile. His new girlfriend hates me for some reason. I didn't even know her, and she proceeded to try and attack me while he tried to split us up and get me out the door. When he had his back turned, she maced me, and now And now he's trying to file a restraining order on me. The hell did I do wrong? She attacked me and pepper sprayed me.
Didn't you show up at their house?
Yes, she did.
How can I convince him he's dating a psychopath?
Uh-oh.
Jerry.
Jerry.
Oh my
That's
God.
wild. That's embarrassing. Is this real?
It's probably not, but I'll say this, it's probably not, but I know of these types of situations.
Yeah,
I know
fair.
of these anecdotally.
Yes.
Not of showing up and getting pepper sprayed, but of the open relationship
Right.
turned
That's
into regret, into,
That's a
no, I want
classic
you
story.
back, I'm sorry.
Classic
yeah.
story. Turner
Yeah.
classic.
Comments, you got what you wanted, and if anyone sounds like a psychopath, it's you who is stalking their ex. Seek some mental health or do some inner reflection, but most importantly, leave the man alone and move on. Stalking, I previously lived at that residence. So she's like, I got kicked out 6 days ago. And
Kicked out is not like I
No.
moved out. It's like, this feels like Joe from You. You know how Joe from You can like rationalize every reason he like murdered every woman on that show and every person. It's like you are like out of touch with reality and perception. Like
Yeah.
you should turn actually to your closest friends and community. Hopefully they
Yeah.
can call you out on your shit, because like
Bring it back home.
that,
you know?
like, yeah, if it's getting to like legal, to mace, to like separating, like that woman also in the relationship with your ex had nothing to do with this. She was exploring a
She was just having a good
relationship
time.
that I
Yeah.
hope he was like open and honest about being open to. There's no reason to go after her either.
Yeah, this is a delusional person, if they're real. You need to leave him alone. This isn't going to end well for you. OP responded, I can't walk away until this is fixed.
Uh-oh.
Walk away.
You're gonna.
Someone said, and if it was an open relationship, then how was it cheating? She says, because he left me within 8 months. That's way too fast.
8 months is 2 quarters, 2 fiscal quarters. That is a very long time.
Okay, update number 2.
Oh, here we go again.
This will probably be the last update. The restraining order has been...
Thank you, Queen.
We love that.
The restraining order has been filled, and I am not allowed within 100 feet of my ex, Harry, and his new girlfriend, Jess. I'm planning to move back to my home in Arizona and start over. They're happy, and I just want to find peace with myself. Thanks for everyone's advice and opinions. Yes, I was already in therapy, and I am still in therapy. Please, anyone my age or younger, listen to my advice. TikTok is not cool. Please delete it. It's done me nothing but harm, and other people's stupidity can really poison your minds in living proof. Thank you. Take care. I'm starting to go back to thinking this is real, and this is a person who is very, like, they've lost their mind.
Yeah, they lost the plot.
So OP in the comments alluded that TikTok was the reason she wanted an open relationship. She saw some stuff talking about it. So this is a very immature...
Wait. You're telling me everything on TikTok
not to be
is
trusted.
not to be trusted?
You're telling me that... Is this some sort of misinformation?
You're telling me all the people that are poly on TikTok may not be on to something?
Update number 3.
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
So this is 2 years later.
Can I make an assumption that
Yeah.
she's gonna like open it up with like negging herself about doing an update?
She's like, guys, I can't believe.
Like literally no one asked for this, but
It's been 2 years. I've tried to stay offline and live life, but my ex and his now wife find new ways to live in my head rent-free. I wanted an open relationship, so what? You don't just string me along for 8 months, get some new girl who you met through me, and then marry her. This isn't fair. She's living in my home with someone who should be my husband, and he's been renewing the restraining order ever since it first expired, and I know he's gonna keep doing it because for reasons beyond my knowledge, the man hates me. FML.
Dude, this
2
is why
years?
she's doing it.
2 years later,
Oh my
This is why he's
God.
doing it.
Guys, I fear this is real. I fear
100%
this is real.
now.
The way, and I will also say, the way this is written has me like, this person is typing this not like, they're just going off.
Oh, this is bad. I'm
is
now
sad.
I'm like scared for the husband and wife in
This is
situation.
beyond entitled. This is, they're in a different world.
they're living on a different planet, and it's unfortunate. 2 years later,
Ooh, man.
what kind of therapy? I think the on and off. I've been in on and off therapy for. I think that like might say it too, because it's like
on and off when you leaving a therapist as soon as they call you out on something.
Exactly.
Untrustworthy
that could be a
narrator.
thing.
Right.
Yeah.
That could be a thing. Yikes.
Whew.
God.
Take the hint. I don't know.
It's been 2 years.
I don't know
I don't
what-
think the hint's gonna stick.
I don't know what you would do.
Also, like, did she not meet anyone nice when she was open? Like, I find it so hard to be so sprung, like when he's
I don't
clearly
know.
moved on.
The story that I've heard on Reddit that is one of my favorite stories is a person writes in about their parents. And what happens is their parents who are in their like 50s, the dad wants an open relationship. So they begin to have an open relationship. He starts sleeping with his secretary, who he clearly had already been sleeping with.
Yeah.
And then the mom just starts sleeping with tons of dudes.
I love it.
And the dad loses his mind, and then the mom leaves him, and the dad then the secretary left him, and it just like plays out just horrendously for the
Class
dad.
C.
yeah.
I am always amazed. I mean, this is scary.
Yeah.
But I'm always amazed at people who cheat and do so much horrible stuff and then are blown away and cannot handle when their partner leaves them.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, you thought you were allowed to just make all these mistakes and do all these horrible things and treat your partner so horribly, and the second that they choose themselves, you can't handle it. And they often can't handle it for years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think like when you're in that position, you're not even thinking of the consequences, or you're rationalizing why this can be totally okay. Like Ned Try Guys podcast, like that's the kind of situation
Yeah.
you're like looking into, and it's like it's just already gone once you've
Right.
like disconnected from like the reality of the
Yeah.
situation.
Oof. Wow.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for breaking up with my girlfriend over 4-leaf clovers?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Me, a leprechaun.
My girlfriend, a rainbow.
A rainbow. Throw away because my now ex knows of my main account. Some background. I, a woman, 21, and my now ex-girlfriend, a woman, 22, had been together for 2 years. And last spring, we decided to go on a 4-leaf clover hunting date. She didn't find any, but I found 3 of them. Ever since I was young, I've had special luck with finding them. I have a collection of them, actually. I find them without even looking. M, my ex, has also been searching for 4-leaf clovers since she was young. She's never found one, ever. So naturally, and frankly, she sucks.
I hope the next part of it is like, she obviously isn't lucky, so I had to break up with her.
She's not lucky, so. So naturally, I brag about it. It's always been like a fun little playful thing between us. I'm just luckier than her, I guess. Anyway, To yesterday, the problem. We went on our 4-leaf clover date again. Within the first 10 minutes, she finds her first ever 4-leaf clover. We cheered and I took her picture with it. I'm happy for her, but I'm also upset because I wanted to have been the one who found the first one. It's my thing. We keep looking for another 10 minutes and I find one, so I hate life a little less. I found another. She cheers for me and we move on, looking at different clover patches. This is where everything goes to actual hell for me.
Dude, I was picking through the grass and everything went to hell.
Everything went to f***ing hell. I hear her yell excitedly and I think she's just found another one. I tell her cool and move on. She runs up to me and shows me a f***ing 6-leaf clover.
Whoa! Holy shit, bro!
I just stare at her. I grab it out of her hand. What the fuck? How does someone who has never found a 4-leaf clover find a 6-leaf clover? Those odds are literally insane. I look at it closely to make sure she's not either lying just to get back at me or that she's not stupid and it's actually just 2 clovers stuck together or something. But no, it's actually a 6-leaf clover. I'm actually so pissed. Why did she get to find the 6-leaf clover? Hello? Who finds a 6-leaf clover? So anyway, I tell her that's insane and I'm taking it. She gets sad and says, nuh-uh, she found it, it's hers. We start arguing about who deserves the clover. I tell her I do because I'm a veteran clover hunter and deserve this to be in my collection.
I gotta go, man. I gotta go.
Who is this? What is this?
She goes on about it being sentimental or something. She does that stupid manipulation tactic where she starts crying to make me feel bad. She starts crying, I'm not gonna fall for this.
Dude, I bullied my girlfriend relentlessly over a 4-leaf clover, and now she's crying and manipulating me.
It's bullshit, honestly. I tell her to suck it up. I'm keeping the clover. She hops and wanders off to the car in tears. Whatever, she was being ridiculous. I take my time and look around some more and find 2 more clovers. I got bored and decided to leave and to see if she's done pouting. She sat in the back seats with her arm crossed. I tell her to stop being dramatic and get into the front seat. She snaps. She starts screaming, calling me all sorts of nasty names. She said I'm manipulative, controlling, and all kinds of other bullshit. I have never in my entire life been called any of these words, so I'm not sure where she got it from. I just looked at her while she screamed and hit the back of my seat. She finished screaming like an idiot, and I let a few minutes of silence go by. She asked me if I was going to say anything. I shrugged at her, because what does she want from me? She told me to go myself and take her home. I shrugged again and pulled out with her in the back seat. She lives a decent drive from the park where we went clover picking, so the car ride was tense and awkward. She would just randomly sniffle, and it started to get on my nerves, but I didn't say anything because I didn't want to hear her bitch anymore. Whoa! About 15 minutes into our ride, I decided I couldn't have this anymore. This isn't the first time this has happened. She is so selfish and never lets me have anything to myself and never listens to my side of things. She always does that type of crying shit and then says she just wants me to be nice to her, which I am. I don't know. So anyway, we're 15 minutes into the ride and I speak up and tell her I think we need to break up. She lets out a noise like scoffing at me and I didn't like that, so I just decided to give it to her. I told her how I think she should have given me the clover because it was the right thing to do, and she is incredibly selfish for not wanting to give it up and seeing me happy. She stayed silent until we got to her house. As she was getting out of the car, she told me that I'm the biggest asshole that she has ever encountered and she can't believe she let herself love me, blah, blah, blah. I'm not an asshole. I don't think I am. I told my friend about this and she thinks we're both assholes, so I don't know. I need more opinions. Link to a picture of the 6-leaf clover so you know I'm not bullshitting. All right, hold on. Let me see this 6-leaf clover. 1 second. Oh, God.
These are
real people that walk
adult
around.
human beings.
I know, adult?
All right.
Adult human
so
beings.
it's got a lot of drawing on it, but 6-leaf clover. She drew all over it, so it's hard to see how it's real, but those are the clovers. Okay, so it's real. I was kind of doubting if this was real, but I'm like, all right, I guess it is.
This person wrote this whole thing out and didn't get that they're an asshole.
It's stories like this where I'm like, this has got to be fake, right? But there are real people like this.
There are real people like
There are
this.
absolutely real people
this
like
one.
this.
If this is fake and like somebody just wrote this, hats off.
Yeah.
Incredible.
That's kind of my take sometimes where I'm like, look, someone could have manufactured this to just piss people off. But really well done. Like, and
Yeah.
very
Legit.
original. Very, like, original take on a story.
It's sad though that we're like also like, yeah, this is a real person though. Like this could easily be a real person.
Some
which
people
is
really get in their
sad.
heads with, like, an identity of, like, this is my thing.
That's my thing. And
I am owed this. It's like,
Yes.
no, you're not at all.
And it's specifically, this is about luck, which isn't an identifier thing. You just luck is luck. You
Luck
either
is
Yeah.
it
sometimes you're
fluctuates too.
Right.
Now, to be fair, she didn't get the 6-leaf clover and they ended up breaking up, so that's pretty unlucky.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe if she got the 6-leaf
Maybe if she got the
they'd
6-leaf clover,
be
they'd
getting
still be
married right
together.
I love even before the 6-leaf clover, the way that she's like, yeah, she found her first ever one, but I was kind of upset because I always get the first one. Like, or I want to
Yeah.
get the first one.
It's like, you suck, dude.
It's like, bro, come on.
It's like, what don't you have in your life that this
Yeah.
is the only thing that makes you?
This story is proof that luck may or may not exist, but consequences to actions trump luck.
Sure
Yeah.
do.
Like, that comes first.
Sure do.
No matter how much luck you have, if you're an asshole,
Yeah.
bad things are coming.
I also love that she was like, no one's ever told me that I'm a fuck-ass bastard before. And it's like, yeah, well.
Said.
She made up new words that hurt me. Verdict, asshole.
Right.
Comments, you need to do some personal work, like maybe with a therapist, to figure out why your identity is so tied up with this clover thing. The bottom line is you're the asshole. You took her clover. She deserved the clover. She found it. It's hers. Give it back to her. I can't comment on how she behaved because I don't trust your interpretation or your description. You describe her with a fair bit of contempt. Not cool. Someone said, you're the asshole. You did her a favor breaking up with her. Lastly, someone said, yes, you're the asshole, and everything you accused her of being, it's what you are, LMFAO. No way you let a fucking clover destroy your relationship. You couldn't even be happy for her that she found a 4-leaf clover before you do, even though you found plenty before. It's good for her that you broke up with her because you're a raging borderline narcissist asshole. Whew.
Hasn't heard those words either.
Yeah, brand new words.
Yeah.
It's like, is there like some superiority complex here of like, oh, she never finds 4-leaf clovers and I do, so like I'm better. And now that she has, it's like,
I'm not better anymore.
it's like if you're playing Mario Kart with someone and you're really good at Mario Kart and you always beat them and then they finally beat you and it's like, no, that's not supposed to happen. I'm the Mario
Yeah.
Kart person. Like, it's
Yeah.
so insane.
Well, it just comes back to I'm the blank person. It's
Yeah.
like you're
Right.
a person.
Yeah.
You're not the clover person.
It's also the thing of like, if she was upset in the moment briefly of like, oh, you found it before me. Oh, like, that sucks. Like, I'm usually that person. But it's like, you're holding on to it. Like, you have that moment and you go, this is silly to feel this way.
Yeah.
Like, you have that moment of realization of like, okay, that's stupid.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you. You found it. That's so cool. But she's holding on to this.
holding on to it.
And she's justifying it. Also, can I say, I've never gone clover hunting before. It sounds like 4-leaf clovers are very common.
Yeah.
They
Are they-
found like 5
Are
in this
they
one
this
story.
common? I'm like, damn. I thought they were
Actually
supposed
doesn't sound too lucky.
They're supposed to be, yeah, I'm like, all right.
They're so common, they started making new ones. They started making
there's so-
6 leaves.
These clover patches, like, shit, we got to come up with a new one. I'm also the type that when I find special things like that, I'm like, I'm not going to pick it. Like, leave it.
No, it's a beautiful little nature thing.
Technically, it belongs to nature. It's not yours.
Wow.
True.
How about that?
I think when you pick the clover, it's no longer lucky.
Ooh,
That's very
good
fine.
take.
It's like, bam.
Good hot take. Love that take.
Yeah. Sometimes if I see a penny and it's like heads up because it's like lucky, I go,
Someone else can take
someone else can have that luck. I don't need it.
Yeah.
I'm so
already
lucky,
Yeah.
that I don't need that. Yeah. How about that? I walk into the street, get hit by a car. I should have grabbed that penny. All right. Update.
That's crazy. I would not have thought there'd be an update on this one.
I gave the 6-leaf clover back. It's been a few days and a lot has happened. A lot of bad luck has happened.
Oh, God.
I've read all the comments and appreciate the genuine feedback I've gotten, and I realize I am, in fact, the asshole. I think a few of you went way too far. I had a few people actually DM me with how hateful and harsh you were in your efforts to make me see that I'm the asshole. But those of you who called out my problematic behavior and recommend I look into therapy are appreciated. I personally have a very complicated relationship with therapy and mental health, so I think I won't be getting therapy. I'll just try to be more aware of my actions going forward. I did tell my ex that she should maybe look into therapy. F you, dude.
Dude.
Bro.
F you. Don't do that. God dang. She didn't take it too well, but I hope she changes her mind.
Right.
She's the type to believe in that stuff, and maybe it'll help her more than it would me. Anyway, yeah, I gave the clover back. It was hard, not gonna lie. Part of me wanted to keep it and never look back, but someone said I'd always look at my collection and know the 6-leaf one wasn't mine, and they were right. I want my own 6-leaf clover, not one an ex found. Also, and for the people who said they hope I'd never find another 4-leaf clover, f*** you. I found another yesterday.
Dude.
It's not lucky then.
Oh my God.
It's not lucky then.
God.
This person sucks so much.
This is so funny.
This person sucks in a very comedic way.
100%.
Oh, this is someone who I think is very funny that I hope I never meet.
For real.
I want them
Like,
to
they're very
keep-
funny from afar.
Yeah. I hope they keep doing things and living life and keep writing Reddit stories. though.
I really hope so
And
too.
Keep writing them down.
I want to read the antics and adventures of this person.
Yes. And I hope the ex-girlfriend gets to go to therapy because this other freak has probably her up a little bit.
I have a complicated history with mental health, so
I'm not gonna
gonna
go
to therapy.
Yeah.
But I did recommend it to my ex. Like, dude, this person and all of these stories are people where their lives are so messed up, or they have no friends. They constantly have things not going right, and they go, yeah, life's just unfair.
Right.
It's like, no, man, this is consequences for your actions.
Yes.
No amount of clovers that you collect can counterbalance that.
I love also how the update ended of like, yeah, you know what? I did the right thing. I gave back the clover because it wouldn't really fit in my collection. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to go find my own.
Yeah.
It's like, that's what the update was about. Like, you think you're like a good person for giving up this clover.
You did not do
It's
a
not
kind
about
thing.
the f***ing clover.
It was not a kind
Unbelievable.
action because it didn't come from a place of
Yeah.
kindness. It
No.
came from going, oh, I realized this is actually worthless to me.
Yeah.
So then I gave it back.
Like my ex.
I became better. Thank you for your feedback. I'm a better person now, and I told her to get therapy. You're welcome.
God.
And I think it seems pretty clear that this OP was probably being verbally abusive towards
Oh,
their ex.
100%.
I think
Yeah.
it seems pretty clear.
Oh, and it's good
so
that
I'm very glad that they're broken up with.
Absolutely.
yeah,
yeah.
no, truly feel sorry for the ex that had to put up with that. Like, that's awful.
So this is OP responding to someone telling her to go to therapy.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm not developmentally delayed, nor am I a narcissist. I just don't want therapy. I know I'm the asshole. That has been made abundantly clear. I take accountability for that and have apologized and given the clover back. What would therapy do for me?
Bro.
Literally.
You know what? Fair.
No,
What
honestly,
would it do?
what would it do
What
at
would
this
it do?
point?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, man.
I think therapy would bounce right off of them. So
The therapist would probably be like, yeah, we're not going to be doing this.
yeah, no, I don't think so. I fell in love with my married neighbor, and then I babysat his kids. Now I'm questioning my feelings.
Oh,
No.
that one made me a little nauseous.
No.
And I bought the kids boots that were $5 million.
Okay, so first of all, I'm new to Reddit. So sorry if there are any mistakes or something. There's no mistakes on Reddit.
There's lots of mistakes on Reddit.
Yeah. I obviously can't talk about this with any of my friends or my mom, but then I saw a Reddit post on TikTok and I thought this would be a good place to talk about this. I'm also going to post this in a couple of different places based on what came up when I Googled best Reddits to post on for advice. So also sorry if this shows up multiple times. Finally, I know you all are going to judge me, but at least try to understand my side. Thanks. So I'm a 34-year-old woman, and 7 months ago, I had a messy breakup with my long-term boyfriend. So I moved in with my best friend and her husband in a house we are all renting together. It was then that I met my neighbor, who I will call Kay. He helped us move our stuff into the house, and I was instantly smitten. We live in the suburbs of a major city, so we both ended up taking the train into work at the same time each day. I knew Kay had a wife and kids very early on. He talked about them often and pictures of them on his lock screen, social media, etc. However, it initially started out as a very innocent, silly crush. He is handsome, funny, and sweet. The first time we rode the train, he asked me about my job and seemed genuinely interested in what I was saying, which is something my ex never did and is something we fought over a lot. He is always doing things for his kids, like bringing home treats and stuff for them, and staying on the phone with his older daughter the entire ride to work because she needed a pep talk before a school presentation. It was just so easy to imagine how lovely and attentive Kay would be with me Because he is like that with
No.
everyone else.
No.
Kay has never said or done anything to imply that he has feelings for me yet. But we are genuinely...
Please, no.
She didn't emphasize yet, but she wrote it. But we are genuinely friends by now because we talk on the train, which is about a 20-minute ride, almost every weekday. I've never had the trouble of getting attention of men, and with this basis we have already, I know that we could easily become something more. I also learned shortly after I developed feelings for him that his wife is someone I went to school with, and I was surprised because they are polar opposites. He is funny, she is dry. He is exciting, she is cautious. He is a little dumb, she is very smart intellectually. Looks-wise, this feels mean, but yikes. I just don't think that their personalities fit very well together at all, and I can easily see Kay getting stuck in a relationship because he's just so nice.
No.
The issue is that yesterday evening, Kay knocked on my door and asked if I could watch his kids for a bit. This was, of course, no trouble, and I said yes right away. He told me that his wife had gotten into a car accident while away on a business trip, and because she is pregnant, he was super worried and had booked the next flight out to go see her. They don't have any family in the state currently, so he asked me to keep an eye on them for a few hours while a family friend drove several hours to watch them at night. Now, this is where the issue came in. These kids were an absolute nightmare. There were 3 girls, and the oldest was your typical bratty preteen times 1,000. She was rude and didn't respect my authority at all, arguing with me about everything from dinner to who had to clean up to what movies she was allowed to watch. I even heard her call me a bitch under her breath a couple times. The middle was rowdy and constantly wanted to play loud, messy games even when I told her no. The youngest was mostly sweet and quiet on her own, but she joined in whatever drama the middle wanted to create. It culminated in me agreeing to play hide and seek with the younger 2 and ended up getting locked out of the house. When I went back and tried to convince the oldest to let me in through the back screen door, she pretended she couldn't hear me and put her headphones in. Thankfully, the family friend arrived a few minutes later and let me in, and then I went home. This makes me sad because before now, I would often dream about being a stepmom to Kay's kids one day because of how highly he would talk about them. Now I want nothing to do with them. But at the same time, this is further proof that Kay and his wife are not happy because children from a happy home do not behave like this.
Okay.
She's never met preteens in her life.
Oh my god.
I just want to have a relationship with Kay, but I do not know if it is possible because his kids and I would not get along, and this is even before a potential divorce where their mother could easily get them to hate me. I really love Kay, and I know that we could have a beautiful relationship if I pursued this, but this has really shaken me. I just wish I had someone to talk to about this, but everyone in my life would judge me. Hey guys, it's
For
me.
good reason.
It's me, the Joker. And I'm really in love with Kay.
Oh my God.
Still?
She needs to pull her head out of the overthinking sand.
I don't think
now.
there's any hope of that. My question is because kids are smart. Did these kids just clock it?
You never know.
Do you think the kids knew? Do you think this was like a Parent Trap situation? Like they
I
put
don't
her on a
know.
mattress and pushed it out into the lake? Like,
It's giving
No, probably not.
normal.
It's giving just what they're
Or
doing.
it's giving maybe. Okay. God, I have so much to say.
Oh.
Like, okay, yeah, no shit, this handsome, charming, emotionally available guy is married with kids because that's who he is. This is his life, has nothing to do with you. He's not for you. He's not going on that train because he chooses you to get on that train. He's there because he has to go to work.
Gotta go to work.
Like, she's reading into everything, and oh my God, I can't believe the delusion.
I wish I could have David Attenborough's voice to just be like, this is a niche level of delusion we've come across out in the wild. Like, this is an insane level of delusion. You thought this, you typed it, and you still hit post. And yeah, that is a glimpse of what being a stepmom would be if you're gonna be a home wrecker.
Yeah, I mean,
Good.
I wouldn't doubt that, like, maybe people have tried to come for Kay before. Like maybe women be sniffing around and the daughters are sick of it. Maybe that's why they clocked her. But like that's me
This is a special
overthinking
kind
as much
of-
as she
Yeah.
does.
This is a special kind of delusion. Like we see
This is
delusion a lot on
goofy.
Reddit. This is scary. I think this is
It's
scary.
possessive
This is
delusion.
scary delusion. I think
Yep.
if this was flipped and this was a guy, we'd be like,
You need
Call
to get
the
help.
cops.
yeah. And I think
Yeah.
it's borderline that level. I'm like,
I think she needs
when
to
you
go
get
therapy.
when you get
Yeah.
this far, where you're like, yeah, so when we get married and we have kids, I'm like, This is like stalker talk.
Yeah.
It is the way she's like speaking for the wife and all these things. Like, oh yeah, I knew her. It's really shocking because I know him and they're not the same at all. Like,
You don't know him. He's just being nice to
He
you.
has his wife and kids on
Literally.
his lock screen, according to OP. I'm like,
There's-
this guy is comfortable.
There's a baby on
in
the
his-
way. They're
Yeah,
clearly
bro.
still very
going.
intimate.
I don't know. I have so many. I have theories on the kids because.
I mean,
He just goes with the kids.
No,
It's
sorry.
like, hey, least of my problems.
Sorry.
Tell me about the kids, Shane.
Well, okay. I'm just thinking, how did it get so bad so quickly? Because I'm like, if I had to go emergency watch some kids,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be trying to like police them or parent them.
No.
I'm going to be like, hey, I'm just here to make sure like someone's here. I think she went over there and immediately was trying to become the stepmom. And I think that's
Yeah.
why this intense
Yeah.
reaction.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, hey, this stranger's coming over to chill with you. I don't think most kids would freak out
Yeah.
this hard.
No, that's
Yeah.
true.
But I
That's a
think
good
she was like,
point.
"Oh, let's play games, let's do stuff. I want you guys to like me."
Try and call
the
me
worst
Mom.
thing,
Yeah.
the worst thing you can do with kids of almost any age, but preteens, is to want them to like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be
And
cool.
if I
just
was
gotta be
in that
chill.
situation and I didn't have feelings for Kay, I'd be like, and the kids were being a nightmare, I'd be like, I would pull the card and be like, your mother is in the hospital. She is hurt. Do you want to be acting like a nightmare while your mother is in the hospital? Like, I think that would make them calm down real quick.
Yeah.
But she, of course, I'm like, she probably wouldn't want to bring up the mom because she's already
No.
deleted the mom from her own memory.
No.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
oof.
This is
That.
terrifying.
It is really scary, and I've seen a little too much true crime stuff lately. But like, people have committed murder to get the life they want,
Right.
and that's what this is starting to get. And I think you're on the money. She must have gone in and done something and like really laid down the hammer, because for the one teenager to call her a bitch.
Yeah, whoa.
Within a
what are you
couple-
doing?
Within a
Yeah.
couple hours.
No, I think you're dead on.
Yeah.
She tried to go in and be
That's
stepmom.
I think what it's
You're
more
so
theories on
right.
her. I'm just like, this is a shocking
no.
situation.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? Who knows? I mean, it's also very possible that I mean, I guess he could already be a little wary of her, but
I
he's
mean,
in a
it sounds
situation.
like-
It's a situation where he had no choice
Rock
but to
in
be
a
like,
hard
can
place.
Yeah, if
Can you
he's
watch
choosing
them?
to stay on the phone with his daughter the entire train ride home, which valid if that was legitimate, but also like, it sounds like she's not very aware of how she's being perceived by other people. So he's like, okay, I think our neighbor is a little.
while
into
another
me.
friend drives hours to come
Yeah,
stay with them.
sorry.
So
Yeah,
he did not want her to stay with them.
He's like, you're here only for a little bit until this family friend comes.
It's
Yeah.
this is a standout as far as stories we've read here.
Yeah,
It's scary.
No, this is
Delusion.
It's
another
There's been a couple
level.
that have been really bad, and this one's up there. Comments. Honestly, it doesn't sound like you love him. You romanticize him and have this fantasy life in your head.
Yeah.
In your head, you act like he would drop his wife and run away with you. You justify this belief by saying his children are wild, so it must be an unhappy home. Meanwhile, you completely ignore the fact that his wife is pregnant and he dropped everything to go to her. You say the kids do not respect your authority. It sounds like they barely know you, and suddenly you're in charge. You're not their mother and will never be their mother. You think you will have a beautiful relationship with Kay if you pursued him. No, you wouldn't. He has a family that he clearly loves. Just because he is nice to you doesn't mean he wants you. I encourage you to discuss things with a professional because this isn't healthy. OP responds.
God, oh God.
How do you know whether or not I love him? Are you inside my head? You can love someone before being in a relationship with them. And just like I don't know for sure that he loves me, you don't know that he doesn't. You never know until you cross that bridge. I know he wouldn't just drop everything and run away with me. There would be months and even years of divorce court, custody arrangements, etc. If he decided to leave his wife, and before the comments come in, yes, I know there's no guarantee that he will do that, but Kay is a good, honest man. If anything were to happen between us, he would absolutely leave his wife because it wouldn't be fair to either of us. And he told me he believes very strongly in fairness. That's why I'm asking. I know this could be a messy situation if anything happened. I just want to know if his kids being difficult will make things worse if it does happen. I want to know if the potential pros outweigh the potential cons. This super sweet, honest, fair guy who will definitely leave his wife he promised to be with
That's
forever.
not happening.
What in the world? She's like, if and when is like really what I'm hearing. She's like so gone.
If and when we cross that bridge, ma'am, there is no bridge.
No bridge.
You're looking across the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
There's no bridge.
No, it's really like I hope a lot of people see these kinds of stories where it's like doesn't like where genders can be irrelevant to the dynamics of what's going on of like, hey, this is just because someone happens to be around you a lot, is friendly
Is
to
nice.
you, has that is not for you. Like I am a flirtatious person. Am I flirting with you? No. That's not for you. Even if I'm just being nice, it can be taken as, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh.
Yeah, he's married and he has kids. It's like
Yes.
regardless, like
Have some awareness of the facts that are laid out.
Clearly a bad breakup. I know that was mentioned, and like moved in with her friend and friend's husband. And so like the first nice guy she sees, she's like imprinting upon like a little gosling goose baby. Like there's someone else out there for you and it's not him, and you need to talk to somebody.
I'm shocked she even posted on Reddit because I'm like, she's not going to listen to anyone.
No.
I'm fascinated so many times when people ask for advice that I'm like, you don't want advice.
She just
though.
wanted one person to say go for it.
and she's probably going to take that.
just
and run
one.
with it.
Yeah.
No, it's she's clearly having a lot of conversations with herself about this. You know what I'm saying?
Update. Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
One day
we go.
later, and it is a screenshot of a text exchange.
No. No.
He
no.
saw the Reddit.
No.
He saw the Reddit post. I hope.
Kay texts her. Blank and the girls are okay. Thank you for watching the girls. OP responds, of course, anytime, smiley face. Let me know if there's anything else I can do. Kay responds, thumbs up emoji. Kay then shares link to Reddit post.
Oh my god.
How do you
Kay says,
lap?
Kay says, is this you? Because if it is, we need to talk. I promise you that I have absolutely no interest in leaving my family for you. I'm sorry if I ever gave you the wrong idea, but I don't see you as anything more than a neighbor. I don't think we should be friends anymore. OP
Yeah.
responds, wait, can I call you?
Oh my god.
Wait.
No.
Let me shoot my shot though.
Can I sing for you?
Okay, wait, I think I hit it off with your friend. Can we talk?
Wait, okay, so Kay found the Reddit post and sent it.
I think this Reddit post had to have blown up, and she also posted it everywhere.
I'm stressed.
Yes.
Two hot takes.
Oh, she posted it on my
sweating.
subreddit. Oh.
If there's more updates, you'll have to cover it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No,
man.
I can't go through this twice.
So we found this from True Off My Chest, but
Okay.
she posted this everywhere, including Two
Oh
Hot Takes.
God, thank God I missed it.
Wow.
Didn't need that stress.
Oh my god.
Wow, bro.
So she said nothing. She just posted the screenshot.
Just posted the screenshot.
Honestly,
Oh my god.
surprised she posted it. Kind of
I'm
embarrassing.
surprised she posted it too.
But again, speaks to the disconnect.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe she posted it to be like, look what you did. You guys ruined
It's-
my chances.
It's really tough. Like, it's always shocking, you know, these types of stories I often go, oh, this isn't real. But it's a stark, like, reminder sometimes of, like, people like this exist.
This happened.
Yeah.
And there are people that are so delusional that they will post about it in such a public manner and not think twice about it.
Yeah.
Right. No, I think it happens a lot, and this was a really important thing my therapist told me. It's like there are feelings and there are facts, and OP was treating her feelings having more weight than the facts, which is
Yeah.
this person is married, more kids on the way, a loving home, everything is good. This does not have you in the equation.
Well,
Yeah.
what's also, and this is, I think, a reflection of like, we all do this and it's really bad nowadays, is you can prove yourself right endlessly. You can convince yourself of anything and prove it to be true by looking at everything that supports that belief without having any doubt in your mind. If all she had to do was take a look and go, what if I'm wrong? But she refused to because she's going, well, here's all these things that prove that I'm right. And yeah, you can do that with anything. I mean, that's how we have people drinking raw milk right now. So,
right.
What is up with that?
and look, it was Flat Earth a couple years ago, and now they're drinking raw milk. They're going to move on to something else soon. It's just really scary. It's
It is. You honestly though, there are people out there where like, you guys, we could have gotten an update that instead was like, Kay saw the post, and now we're having an affair.
Yeah.
I was honestly really worried. I'm like, I hope he really is a great guy and
Right.
is loyal to his wife, and he is.
Yeah.
Did the right thing. But, whew,
Oh
I know.
my goodness.
that was messy, but mess avoided.
Happy
Mess.
ending in my book.
Yeah.
No other updates?
No other updates. I'm sorry.
Girl, if you're out there,
Yeah, let us
Let us know.
Where
How'd
you
it go?
at?
Maybe that delusion's gone down. Maybe things really ended up better.
hey, and I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. Bad breakup, first nice guy. You really just were going through it. Go to therapy. It will be good. You'll find your person.
Yes.
Fair. She hadn't taken any horrible actions yet.
No, yeah.
Just bad
Well,
delusion, posting on Reddit. How should I, a 34-year-old man, tell my Muslim coworker, a 29-year-old woman, that I was behind her divorce?
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm gonna go with asshole or devil. Yes. What is
You're
what is
the
answer?
asshole.
Is this Ursula? Who is this? Like, what demon?
Throwaway account for obvious reasons. I'm an asshole. I work in New York City for a financial firm. My colleague is a Muslim woman who works in the same department. It all started about a year ago. She joined our firm as a financial analyst. She is Asian. Also, it was her first time working in New York City. I really need these things to be relevant.
Whenever people say those things.
I
my
need
God.
this stuff to be relevant at this point because it's starting to feel weird. I initially had no feelings for her. For the most part, she and I would talk regarding work, chat for a bit, small talk, and go about our day. 2 months after she joined, our team came to know about her birthday, which is how I know her age. And we all celebrated it in a cafe. If you know, you know. It has in parentheses.
Someone needs to Google
don't
like
know.
New York
This guy's
cafe.
not even just
Yeah.
an asshole. This guy's just weird.
Is
Can we
he
just be
speaking in code? What's going on?
Maybe. It was her birthday that I realized that I am falling for her. Oh, God. She is genuinely the most calmest and innocent person I've ever come across. Her birthday speech made me realize that people have so many struggles and yet overcome those to be able to make a name for themselves. Anyway, the next day, she brought us all some Asian food she cooked as a gratitude. It was food for like 10 to 15 people, and I couldn't fathom she cooked for those many people. That's how he's typing, right?
I'm still hung up on how he called her innocent, and that was one of the things that attracted her.
Oh, I couldn't. Calm and innocent. I'm like, dude, are you like, whoa?
I asked her how she managed to cook for such a large group, which is when she said her husband helped her. Never in my life was I as heartbroken as I was that day. I don't know why I couldn't control my anger and tears, just abruptly left the conversation and went back to my desk. I started digging into her personal life, got to know about her husband, who also works in another financial firm. I had a friend working in the same company as her husband. Day by day, I went miserable. I didn't know what to do. So I made up a story about her having an affair with me so the husband would leave her. I asked my friend to say this. My friend had no idea I was lying. He thought I was speaking the truth. My friend told her husband about our affair. Obviously, he flipped. Next day, she came to work calmly again. She walked up to my desk. I was shitting bricks, by the way. She said someone is bad-mouthing us, asked me to be careful, and apologized for my name being dragged with her name. I literally felt like a shit person. She didn't even for a second think that I was behind all this. I controlled my feelings for her. I kept seeing every single day, but I felt like shit for doing that to her. After about 8 months, she invited us all for dinner at a restaurant. She was moving to Big 4. One of my coworkers asked why her husband wasn't present. She said they had been separated for 6 months. There was so much sadness in that answer, but she just handled it and enjoyed the dinner with us. Later, her best friend at work told me upon asking 1,000 times that her husband left her after knowing about some affair she had. I feel like shit, and you all can abuse me, but I want to genuinely help and make things right. I don't know where to start or what to do, but I love her. I know this for sure. A part of me wants her divorce to happen so I can propose to her and marry her. But also, I have never felt this miserable about myself. I don't know what I was hoping to achieve by all this, but I feel miserable. Should I tell her the truth? There was no reason.
You can walk into traffic. That's what you can do.
Yeah, that's
the only option.
You write a letter admitting
Yes,
it.
hi, I
and
did this. I'm so sorry. Here, give this to your boyfriend. I will date it and time it and take a photo with the newspaper and give it to your husband. Oh my God.
There was no reason for him to say she was Muslim or Asian. It had no, bearing on the story. It had no bearing on the story. I was waiting to be like, what's the purpose of adding that stuff?
He's like, I love her so much. That's why I know so much about her. She's Asian.
I love her.
Asian
She's so calm and innocent and Asian.
Like, dude.
God. I like how he ruins her marriage and then is like, I controlled my feelings for her.
Yeah,
I continue to say that.
This guy is a nightmare.
Oh God. Oh my God.
I feel like Nothing about this is redeeming, but I feel like at the end of this post, it was like the end of Shutter Island when he realizes that like he's crazy and like he's got a fake gun the whole time. Like he's like, oh my God, do I need to like be put away somewhere? And everyone's like, yeah.
Yeah, we're all here. And she's like, she's actually his psychiatrist.
Yes,
And
yes.
he's just like, what's happening?
Oh my God. Like she's definitely in a group chat being like, this weird guy at my work just like stares at me all the time. And like he keeps talking to me and like asking for food and stuff. And then also now there's a rumor that like we slept together. I would never sleep with him. Like that's in a group chat somewhere.
Yeah.
The fact that she didn't even consider that it was him.
I mean, that's.
I know. I'm kind of shocked that it's like everyone isn't just like, oh, well, it's that guy. And he's over in the corner. He's like, what?
Yeah. Me?
Yeah.
You think it was me? There's some speculation in the comments on the part where he's like, if you know, you know. They're like, it's probably just a regular bar. Muslims are forbidden from drinking alcohol by their religion, so despite being clearly the son of Iblis himself, the OP apparently has enough decency not to say outright that a Muslim he knows frequented a place in which alcohol was served.
Okay.
Got it. So
Now that-
he was saying, oh, we went to a cafe.
If-
It was a bar. He's trying to, it's the very smallest amount of respect he showed this person, despite destroying her life.
Yeah.
Like, I can't.
And her happiness and her marriage. And
Literally just ruining everything.
Yeah.
Someone said, what the f***, you're a horrible person. The only way is to let both of them know what you've done. You have to find a new job and get the hell out of their lives. The problem now is if he tells anyone this,
you won't find his
someone
body.
might try to kill him.
You won't find his body, yeah.
No, yeah, he's a nightmare.
Yeah.
He knows it too.
Yeah.
He kind of knows it. I think he doesn't realize how bad this is. He's like, should I tell her? Should I tell her I lied and said that we were having an affair? And
I'm caught up on the semantics of this because I'm annoying. So he told his friend, yeah, I slept with her, or like we
I don't
hooked
think he
up.
told anyone.
No. He told the friend.
He told the friend that told the husband.
Told the friend the lie.
And then she came. Someone's talking negatively about us. Watch her back to him. So like the husband knew the name. No one came to talk to him directly.
Yeah, I guess.
Because he's getting out of this unscathed that he had this alleged
really got away
affair.
with this.
She knows it's a lie.
Yeah.
And he knows that it's a
But
lie.
he went to the husband and said she's sleeping with this coworker because she knew to go to him directly.
That's why she is such an.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But like, if this is the alleged affair that she knows is not true, but like the husband obviously believes to some degree, or at least that she's having an affair. Like
Yeah.
he's getting out of this unscathed
He
so
really
far.
is avoiding this.
Yeah.
This is like one
Which
of
is
the.
why he is the devil.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
And now I see your point.
Yes. Yes.
He is absolutely no.
It's as if he was born this way.
Yes.
And I
I
don't
admit it.
believe humans are born evil. So this person is not human. They are
Yes,
the devil.
Yeah, someone said there's a special level of hell for people like you. Someone else said she'd never give you a chance anyway because then it would mean the rumors were true. Do the right thing and tell her husband, your friend, and her. You can do it anonymously, but the karma that will follow you from not doing the right thing isn't worth it. If this story is true at all, that's the only hopeful thing, is that this story is just a complete lie and this guy is just. But it's a throwaway account. So he's not even doing it for karma on Reddit.
I mean, he's like in the New York financial space. I mean, all I'm saying is that's already like, yeah, probably like 15% of you are like straight up incapable of understanding feelings. Probably. Like,
Damn.
Probably. I don't know.
Damn.
I mean, we could poll actors,
Your credit
so I'm
score
not sure.
tanks tomorrow.
yeah. Oh, shit. I can't go lower, I don't think.
I think it's scary. It's scary when people like think like, oh, I love this person. It's like,
Yeah.
I need you to define love for me. Like,
Oh, it's
what
when you
think.
watch
Like,
someone and think they're calm and innocent.
Oh God, stop.
Isn't that what it is from afar? You watch them and you
Really?
find those traits.
She made food for everyone, so she would definitely cook for me all the time. Like that's what he's thinking.
Oh my God, yeah. Ew.
It is absolutely scary how much he objectified her throughout this whole thing.
Yeah.
Like,
He
all
wrote
of her-
himself like the big bad wolf. Like literally, that's
Oh my
so
God, that's
weird.
what he did.
Yeah.
Like, does he not understand the traits that he's describing of himself as he's trying to like make this not as bad as it is? Like he's even trying to clean it up a little, you know?
Not even that. He's like, hey, I just want them to get divorced so I can propose. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right. He's not even
What?
cleaning that
So I
up.
can propose and marry her.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah.
He was just observing her. Like and then she gave a speech at her birthday thing and he's just like, I love you. But then it's like, oh, but you have a husband because you're a person. And then he was just like, no, she can't have a husband.
Dude, she's so good at her job. Like, her and her husband come from another country to just come here and just like kick ass, and you're here just gonna destroy their entire existence. Like, you are. I'm confused.
Did he give ages? Because I feel like I know, but like
She's 29.
And
he's 34.
Oh, he's a
Okay.
ghoul. That's a ghoul human.
that's
Is not a person.
I expected way worse, frankly.
34-year-olds?
This is
I expected
34?
I expected way worse, frankly.
Yeah. Well, hopefully bad things happen to him.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
like what there is.
I just hope
Hopefully
she
good
finds
things
out. I
happen to
hope
her.
everyone finds out. I just want everyone to find out and be like, oh, you're crazy.
Yeah, like Shelly in the office is like, oh my God, I was on Reddit and like I think Martin wrote about you. Like I think that's what needs to
Seriously,
happen.
and that's what I was about to say. Is
Yeah.
if I was in charge, I'm like in the gate. Do you get it? No, you posted it on a throwaway account. So actually, yeah, you're still going to hell. Even if you did everything right, you couldn't even be. You had to be anonymous about it.
Yeah,
So
let's
like, even if
see.
they found it, like, there's no confirmation.
This was posted recently. So if people this is from this month. So if people know these people or you have a hunch, someone out there be a good detective.
Call 1-800-SMOSH.
Yeah.
And tell us what you know.
All right.
Go to the cafe and find this
Yes.
guy.
I started to cheat on my wife, who's 38, but stopped halfway through. Do I still tell her?
What? Well, does that mean
I stopped halfway through. I only did a little.
halfway through?
yeah.
I
It
only
doesn't
did a
count.
little cheating.
Right.
My wife and I have a great relationship.
And freeze.
My wife and I have a great relationship. I can't say I have any real complaints. We have been together for 5 years, married for 2 of those, and up until now, I would have said I would never stray. I was away for work last week, and while I was in the hotel, a young woman, 21, sat next to me and began to flirt with me. I was extremely flattered by the attention. I have to admit, it was a real ego boost to be flirted with by someone so young, as I've started to get that middle-aged dad bod and have been feeling like I'm losing my looks a bit. After a bit of talking, the woman invited herself back up to my hotel room where we began to have sex. For me, it was all about the thrill of being desired by someone other than my wife, especially by a very young woman. I was slightly drunk, and I figured I'll probably never get the opportunity to sleep with a 21-year-old again.
Ew.
But the thrill wore off very quickly as I realized that I wasn't enjoying myself. This girl was not good in bed. She basically just laid there and starfished. Sometimes she would pull herself into what she thought was a sexy pose, but that was it. She didn't seem interested in me at all. I might as well have been a human dildo because she seemed more interested in herself and how sexy she thought she was. Sex with my wife has always been amazing. When I'm with my wife, she's all over me, talking to me and telling me how hot I am, grabbing me, touching me, getting on top, and so on. I feel like the hottest guy in the world when I'm in bed with my wife. With this girl, I felt like I could leave the room and she might not even notice, let alone care. She seemed like she just wanted the ego boost of a guy finding her attractive. I couldn't stay aroused, and I stopped about 10 minutes into it and asked her to leave, which she did. I took a shower and then called my wife to hear her voice. Now I'm back home, and so far I haven't told my wife about any of it. There's a guilty part of me that says I should because she deserves to know, but another part of me says, why should I torpedo our happy marriage and cause her pain for something that I didn't even enjoy and will never do again? All it did was prove to me that I want my wife more than anyone else. I want to do the right thing, but I genuinely don't know what the right thing to do is here. I know that I will never ever stray again. Should I tell her or keep it to myself?
Okay, you already torpedoed. You already torpedoed by doing this. Also, she invited herself up to your room. I believe you invited her to your room.
Yep.
Sir.
Too late. It's already done.
I'm going up to your hotel room. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this.
Right.
I hope I say okay to that.
And he's also framing this being like, well, I stopped halfway. And it's like, not because you were guilty, but because she was bad.
Yeah.
Right.
She was bad in bed, so you stopped, and then you were like, wait.
I guess sex with my wife's pretty cool.
Which all the wonderful things you're listing about your wife is not gonna make anybody feel bad for you, King. Like, I am sure these comments are tearing him a new one, being like, you fumbled, you lost your wife, you had it. And it's your fault for not recognizing that. You don't have to go have sex with somebody else to be like, oh my God, wait, I love my wife.
So true.
Wait a minute.
I cannot believe this man wrote those words. Like, that's baffling.
Unbelievable.
Halfway through, he's there. He's just like, I understand now.
It all makes sense.
Halfway through, he's got a 20-minute time limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
He literally knew. It was like, that was exactly
It was halfway. He's like, and I think I'm done.
It's quite clear.
No,
what
it was. It was
advice
also
is.
not halfway. That was.
10 minutes.
that was-
You're involved.
that was
halfway would be
all
like,
in.
I took my shirt off, and then you're like, I don't know.
I was gonna say, like, I thought it could have maybe just ended with the flirtation downstairs of like being in the hotel room and she was flirting and him being like, oh, well, yeah, you know, you're attractive too. I'm interested, like whatever.
Yeah.
And then being like, wait, what am I doing? I'm married. And
Right.
stopping there, which even in that case is wrong. Like
Yeah.
that is a whole nother case of emotional cheating. But he literally went upstairs and started having
Right.
sex with her.
Right.
Like there's
Right.
no halfway.
The second he's engaging with her in any sort of real way, but especially the second that they are walking to the hotel room
Yeah.
is, for me, it almost doesn't matter
No,
past
yeah.
that.
Right.
That's the
decided. The
decision
decision
was made.
that you made.
Yep.
And he could have stopped it there. And it still is like, you need to absolutely have a massive conversation with your wife.
Right.
And it probably is gonna be severe and suck. He's talking about it like, oh, why be honest with her? That'll torpedo. It's like, you torpedoed it.
You already
It's
torpedoed
too
it.
late.
You already torpedoed it.
Right.
It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be, there is less of a chance if you don't talk to her. I can't say it would be for this situation, but in the limited knowledge that I have on the research and stuff, is that what tends to happen when someone cheats, and it's especially with affairs, but it's like, it actually weirdly causes resentment in the cheater. Because like their partner doesn't know, and it creates this disconnect for them, and it's this rift that's gonna grow between the two of you. It's impossible to really move on from and be in any sort of real relationship.
No.
It's so disrespectful to her. How he's even contemplating not telling her
Is another sign.
Is a whole other thing.
Yeah.
This is awful.
That guilt is gonna grow inside of him like a little gross little tumor thing.
Or the lack, or it will be that issue where and it's this weird thing, I'm gonna butcher this, but in psychology, doing a bad thing can actually make you worse because your brain then has to justify it.
Right.
So then your brain morphs to, that was okay for me to do. And now that's where you're at. And it's like, these things grow in ourselves. It's why you do have to acknowledge and treat things in your own head to mend it, almost like it is a wound that's inside of your own self, like a
Yeah.
moral wound. And you kind of have to be like, wait, that's wrong. I have to acknowledge that and work on that.
Right.
I think it's clear to say that this guy is only thinking about himself, not just in the cheating on his wife, but that he considers sex like incomplete or not full the way because he didn't finish.
Right.
Right. So
That
then it's not
It's entirely an act for himself.
right.
A lot of bad signs. here.
Yeah.
Let's see what these comments say.
Oh, I'm excited.
This will help.
It sounds like you only regret having sex with this other woman because she was bad in bed. If this 21-year-old was incredible in bed and better than your wife in bed, would you have stopped in the middle? Someone else said, you didn't start to cheat, you cheated. Hard stop. You worded it this way to make yourself not sound bad. Let me say it again, you cheated. Don't forget that you said you didn't enjoy it because you felt she wasn't that into it. Would you have felt bad and still stopped if you thought she was great in bed? Again, you cheated. Lastly, someone said, you didn't stop because you felt bad for cheating on your wife. You stopped because you were disappointed in the sex. I think that says a lot. If she had been good in bed, you likely would have done it with no second thought. You didn't start to cheat on your wife. You cheated on your wife. She deserves to know. Don't act like you're doing her a favor by not causing her pain. Tell her you're delusional.
Incredible.
Yep. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Now that's the Reddit therapist.
Yes. All of them.
Update.
No!
Oh, I forgot that those exist. I can't wait.
Oh my God.
Here we go. I really took a beating from Reddit when I made my first post, so maybe some of you will be happy to read this update, maybe not. I was still not sure whether to tell my wife what happened or not after making the post. This is not because I'm selfish, like some of you said, but because I was struggling to find the logic in telling her something that would hurt her when she didn't need to know because it was never going to happen again. But I did also take on board what others said about how if it was them, they would want to know, and to some point I agreed with them about that. It didn't end up mattering because my wife realized something was up a few days after I got back from my work trip. As
It
happens,
goes.
Yeah, this guy doesn't exactly scream
the people
sly.
who believe that they're going to get away with shit, you are either being able to get away with it, I think is worse.
Insane.
Then
It's
you're
what does that-
even more.
What does it say about you?
Right.
Or two, you're not going to get away with it.
No.
Right. This guy needs to be bonked in the head with a certain kind of baguette.
Right.
My wife realized something was up after a few days after I got back from my work trip. She brought up how I'd been very quiet and seemed off ever since getting back, and she looked and sounded so worried about me that I decided in the moment to tell her. I didn't want us to have any secrets from each other. I told her everything. She didn't believe me at first. She believed I'd started to sleep with the other woman, but not that I had stopped or that the sex was bad. I showed her the Reddit post I made so she could see I wasn't just spinning her a flattering story to try and get off the hook. She started to cry while reading it and then said the sentence that has been going around and around my head 24/7 since then. I loved you so much. Loved, past tense. I asked if she could really just fall out of love so quickly, and she said yes. In the space of a few minutes, I had gone from the love of her life and the man she wanted to grow old with to just another sad man having a midlife crisis. We talked for most of the night, but she wouldn't budge. She turned down my offer of marriage counseling or counseling for just myself. I suggested we take a short week's break so she can think about things, but her mind is made up. We are filing for divorce, and in the meantime, I am sleeping in our spare room so she can remain in our marital bed. This is not how I wanted any of this to go. She is without a doubt the woman I love and the woman I will always love, and if I could go back in time, I would lock myself in my hotel room for the entire work trip and only come out for the conference. I hold hope that she might one day change her mind all the same. Our connection is too strong to be destroyed by 30 minutes of poor decision making.
It's a little more than
It's a little more than that.
It's not ordering a steak too rare. Oh God, that was so stupid.
No, I liked it. I don't want to, but like, it feels like this could perhaps just genuinely be like somebody who is actually, again, just very unaware, who is, again, just like, just stupid. Just like somebody who maybe doesn't understand relationship dynamics
Yeah, the
or
weight of that.
commitment. Like, I'm not saying that
Right.
denies any of everything we've said, and I think
Right.
that the wife is completely in the right. But like, I mean, even the ridiculousness of him being like, no, honey, look, I made it public and showed everybody.
I know.
Right.
And
That's
told
crazy.
everybody. Like, that's
And she was like, "You're on Reddit?"
right.
I don't love you anymore because of that.
And it's
You're a
again, it's
Redditor.
just like, okay, so there has to be something where he's just actually not getting that.
Which
Yeah.
doesn't help in his promise that he's never going to do this again.
Totally.
Right.
Totally.
I hear what you're saying, and the tough thing is that this is a post written by him.
yeah.
And it's tough to know because he's in the after phase of having done this. In the phase where I think he is trying to justify it to
here.
us as much as he is his wife. So it makes me question the legitimacy of all these things.
Right, yeah.
What actually did happen between him and this woman, and then the hotel room. It's hard to know. And the problem is his wife is now in a situation of like, I thought I knew you and I don't.
Yeah.
And that's really tough. And some people I think immediately know like, oh, I know myself enough that I'm this is done.
Yeah, there's no
Right.
redeeming.
She
yeah.
thought she was married to someone who would never do this to her. And she found out, oh, I actually don't know you because that's who I thought you were. And now it's not the case.
So tragic.
Yeah, it's one of those areas where like cheating is such a weird sphere where it's like you're not a murderer,
Right.
but as far as a relationship goes, like
You've murdered the relationship.
like it's as bad as it can get before becoming full-on crime territory.
Yeah.
To me, it's one of those situations where I'm like, this is the commitment part of it, where, you know, yeah, in our life we fluctuate, we do all sorts of things, we make mistakes, whatever. But I think it's a situation to me where I'm like, this is an easy promise to make to someone and to hold of, just like, look, man, this is a hardline thing. Just don't do this. And I think the problem is, you know, they're 40. I wonder how long they've been married. You know, it could be many years. It could be they've been married for 15 years. So they made that promise 15 years ago, and they go, yeah, for sure, we're never going to.
I think it was 5.
Is it 5
was that
years?
a different story? Maybe I'm remembering.
Have they been married for about 5 years?
5 years.
For 5 years. They've been married for 5
okay.
years.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long they've been together, but, you know, I think some people, they get into some situations where they go, well, I'm in a situation where I've been feeling bad about myself and we haven't been talking, whatever. And they justify it. And to me, I'm just like, it's one of those where it's like, it's just make it a rule for yourself.
Absolutely.
Because it will destroy it.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
matter what, it's gonna be a bad outcome. Just no matter how right it might feel in the moment, just say no.
Right.
And it's important, I think, too, to establish that for yourself, right? Like,
Absolutely.
where is it in terms of your value? How much could you potentially forgive a partner if that happened to you?
Yeah.
And this woman seems pretty clear in at least following her heart in the moment of being like, I know how I feel now.
Yeah.
It's such an interesting thing, you're right, and it's such a case-by-case basis because I know, like, a lot of the times, too, in situations like substances can get involved, too.
Right.
And that is often an excuse of like, oh, my thinking was impaired. And it's like,
such
well,
a shitty excuse. Though.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, but yeah, I agree. I don't think I would accept that. But like in this situation, it's like the hardest that you could make this is like, you know, he realizes it right away. He does go and tell his wife. He fully apologizes and is like, I don't know what I was thinking and I was out of my mind. And then it's like, wow, what do I do? You know, like
Right.
it really is just like an individual thing that you have to self-reflect and understand where you feel on it. And sometimes you don't understand until it happens to you, which is heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that she, you know, got out of that because he clearly is very much creating a narrative for himself that, I feel like she doesn't know him anymore. So I'm glad she's free of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. To have someone tell you that they cheated on you and try to follow it up with any sort of excuse or justification, I think it would have been over either way, but it makes me wonder, had he not followed it up with all the excuses and justification, if it would have been different at all. Probably not. But it's certainly not what you want to hear.
No.
Right.
This is such an unreliable narrator
Absolutely.
right now.
Made me want to choke up.
My inclination, based on the wife's reaction, I think this is all many degrees worse than what we're getting.
Absolutely.